In this game, he has a lot of like impacts, and the impact creates like a air poof, I guess, like around him, which kind of increases his range. So like when he hits the ground, you can't come in and just like destroy him. Like yes, you can kind of.
You gotta time it.
Yeah, you have to time it, which is a much better thing for a Bowser player than just.
Oh, this. I gotta say they did a good job with this game and having reaction time. Like a lot of game breaking. I don't want to say game breaking, but things you can use to kind of fuck with other players who didn't know about these certain things aren't nearly as prominent in this game as they were in Brawl. There was a lot of them in Brawl. But Meta Knight not nearly as broken, which I really enjoyed because I loved playing as Meta Knight, but because he was so broken, up until we had Balanced Brawl, I didn't want to play as him because I didn't want to be that guy, you know?
Yeah. I think there's only a couple really shitty things left in the game that need to be fixed. Ganon's split kick thing is just way too slow. I'm not saying it has to be quick, but like I think the damn thing has probably a solid second timer where you're just like, oh, it's like, how is that supposed to hit anything?
Oh, and another little problem forgot to mention. Why did Ganon not have his own moveset?
Yeah, I thought that was like the major thing.
Like, he's Ganondorf. He's been a shit ton of games. You literally give him a sword as one of his taunts. Why can't he fucking use it?
Yeah, he could be a really cool change-up character where, like, he could have his own... He could have two movesets, honestly. Like, you could have him... Like, one of the big things in Project M is you can pull the sword out and he has completely different moves. We'll put the sword away and then you change back to, like, a slightly faster, you know, less range, but you have more power. And just, like, you can kind of punish people and you can kind of keep changing up your game. That would be really cool for Ganon. And if you don't want to do that, at least add in something that makes him different. Like, as of right now, he's just not good Captain Falcon. And Captain Falcon, not really that good.
Again, they've tweaked them. They made a lot more balance, but at the same time, some of those characters just...
Yeah, aren't the greatest. Like, Cap, not so bad, because at least he has a shit ton of speed to help him kind of deal with some subpar attacks. And Ganon, not so much. Like, Ganon hits hard in the event he hits something. And Ganon has some pretty cool moves, and I really enjoy playing as Ganon. I don't want to just, like, shit on people that play as Ganon, because I also play as Ganon, but he needs something. Where you don't have to just continually use his, like, choke slam, whatever the hell that thing's supposed to be called, or his kick. Like, as your only means of coming in on something.
Yeah.
Like, he just needs one good move to help him get across a little bit better. He wouldn't be so bad. But, I don't know, with that, you think we're about ready to wrap up this Nintendo one? Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Some of the new characters that came out. I like a lot of the new characters. My new favorite character is Greninja. As you guys know, Greninja's my third favorite Pokemon. It's underneath Banette and Gengar. I love his moveset. I think he's super fun to play as. Bowser Jr. Love Bowser Jr. Think he's fun. I love Duck Hunt. I absolutely love him. I love that character. I love the moveset. I think he's really creative. Love Mega Man. I think it's really interesting how they used all of his different moves throughout the years through his different attacks. I think he's super fun. He's super different. And you have to be a really technical person to like get a hold of him, you know, get a hold on how he works. Pac-Man is a lot of fun. Not as technical as Mega Man. He's a lot easier to use, I think. I love how they fixed King Dedede. I loved playing as him, and I have a few good wins under my belt with King Dedede in Brawl, but he definitely wasn't my best character because he was so clunky. And he was left wide open. He had a lot of that same kind of Bowser problems. But they fixed him up, and I really enjoy what they did with him. He's, not only that, he looks better. Just his face is a lot more animated, and again, I love to play as him. playing as Little Mac. Little Mac is pretty cool. I don't know, man. I think that's about it. I can't really think of too many other characters. I think it's cool that Charizard is his own character. I'm kind of sad we didn't get another grass starter to kind of fill that role.
And that's a good topic to end this video on, because I think that's a good one for the comments section. What grass Pokemon would you guys like to see? If they were theoretically going to put out a grass Pokemon, just to kind of limit it down, let's say starter.
Yeah.
I'm on Team Chestnut.
I think because they have Greninja, we wouldn't get Chestnut. And I think because we have Charizard, we probably wouldn't get Venusaur. So to me, theoretically, that leaves us with Meganium,
Which I don't think
Torterra, Seviper, not Seviper, Serperior. I think it'd be cool to see Serperior. I personally would want Torterra. I think he would play an awful lot like the Ivysaur. And because those would be my 3 favorite starters in Pokemon for the different types, Charizard, Greninja, and Torterra. I'd love to see Torterra. I don't know. I just
think Chestnut could be a really cool character. Just like,
yeah.
especially if you made him have like, instead of a projectile shield like a lot of characters have, make him have spiky shield as like a punishment for people that try to like jump in on him.
Yeah.
Where he could like kind of spin around real quick, and if like they ran into his back, they would like get knocked back. Maybe take a little bit of damage, but it's not much damage. But you can kind of use it to just like bounce.
Yeah, I think the shield could drain quicker, to give it a little bit more balanced, but it would hurt people.
Yeah, and then you could also like do some of his other cool moves like Hammer Arm. Like you could have like a really slow cooldown. Like I would probably make that his down special and make it function similar to like the ass slams that a lot of the other characters have. But it's obviously a one-directional kind of thing. Like he would come down and smash the ground with like a big old hand.
Yeah.
And then you could also give him something similar to how Charizard has Flare Blitz. He could have Wood Hammer.
Yeah.
I would also give him something similar to like Leech Seed. Maybe as his like forward special. Like you could throw a little seed, and if it hit something, they would take damage for a couple seconds. You would gen health for a couple seconds. Nothing major. Maybe 3 or 4 health.
It could kind of work like the Pikmin.
Yeah.
You could throw it, and if it hits, like, you could trip them. Like, if it throws on the ground, you could trip them, kind of like Diddy's Bananas. But if you actually hit it on somebody, you gain a little bit of health for a few seconds. I think that'd be pretty good. Again, I think he could also do something along, like, Jigglypuff's rollout.
Maybe.
Because I know he gets that as a move. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it's generally one of his better moves early on. If we were to go with, like, Chespin, I would definitely say it. I would say Spikes could be pretty cool as like an alternate to Diddy's thing. Where, like,
I like to see one of his charging moves, like if you fully charge it, and like
give him Giga Impact,
or like just like if he punches, like spikes could shoot out, so it could give him a little bit more range,
like Frenzy Plant.
Yeah, so anything.
That'd be a cool final smash. Give him Frenzy Plant, and then we don't really know what Frenzy Plant would look like, but he just kind of like erupts in like a big tree kind of thing.
That would be pretty cool.
Like vines in every direction, just kind of like whipping the shit out of things.
Yeah, put down in the comments below what of the 3, or screw it, put any of the grass starters.
Yeah, like who would you want to see if they were to put out a grass?
Yeah, who would you want to see?
And if you don't want it to be a starter, you're just like, I hate all the starters. Whatever. If you're like, God damn it, Team Vileplume.
Whatever grass Pokemon, grass starter you think that they would.
I think if we were to get one, we're gonna get Sceptile. Personally, just
Sceptile. Yeah, that's the one I was going to add.
I think if they were going to add one, that's who we're going to get, in my opinion. But I personally want Chestnut.
Yeah,
because we already have a fast guy, but I can understand Sceptile to kind of promote Oris. So, but again, put it in the comments below who you guys want to see your team Sceptile, things you'd like to see these Pokemon have, other combatants you'd like to see, other things in Pokemon you'd like to see. Other topics you'd like us to discuss, just general, hey, I don't agree with you, fuck you, I love Pokemon's difficulty right where it is, god damn it. Whatever you guys want to put in the comments section, I'll enjoy reading them. If you put anything interesting, we'll shout you out. If we shout you out, you can also put in shit you want shouted out. You got a YouTube, you've got a Twitter, you got a Facebook, you've got a Shahada Mama page, I don't know, whatever, Instagram, whatever you want us to shout out, whatever shit you want us to plug. If you have something cool in the comments section, we'll throw it out there for you. And with that, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am Dave.
I am Super Chudge Funk.
And we'll see you in the next video, which will be Mass Effect 4, I'm going to call it. We're going to have to do a little bit of research on that one. We'll get back to you guys at a later date on that one, but that'll be the next one coming out. We might discuss some other games coming out, but there's definitely going to be a very heavy, because we were both huge Mass Effect fans, and 3 really hurt me deep.
Yeah.
I know you were a little bit more okay with it, right?
I liked it up until the end. I really enjoyed it. I mean, you don't get better than 2, but again, we'll save all that for the next time. Again, I'm Super Chudge Funk. He's Dave.
And fuck EA.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Later.
Adios.